you are alive or not, that's debatable, but we are live.
I sneezed. We're live.
Bless
I
you.
think the sneeze was caught in the recording, so enjoy
Oh,
that,
I heard
YouTube.
it.
Enjoy it,
It's
YouTube.
session 15. Yay!
Woo! Founding Day, most likely.
Is that in the title? Most likely, like in
Most likely.
in
No, but
parentheses.
there
It
is
certainly
there is
should
a
be.
question mark.
It will be on the YouTube VOD.
Yeah,
Founding Day,
most likely is
likely.
definitely the way to do that.
It won't be the first time I've taken creative liberty with the title of the episode. It won't be the last.
That's for damn sure. Especially with the shit we get into.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
God help
It's
us.
always a fun time. All right. So last we left off, you had just defeated the Cursed Guardian. You can feel as the basically negative and dark stank in the air kind of dissipates. All of the trees and shrubbery just suddenly start to spring up and growing flowers. And you can see as the pond starts to shimmer and glow with a divine light.
Huh. Look at that.
Spooky.
If you don't have any skills that you particularly want to beta-fly, if you don't have any
Does it
skills
go
that you're
It's
any-
yours.
Does it go any deeper?
particularly dipping into,
It's about ankle deep.
then medicine is not a bad skill to drop or to dip into, like, because you'll run out of lay on hands eventually, like, especially if you need it. So like dipping into medicine and then picking up battle medicine as a feat if you have the room for it, not a bad idea at all. Or if your party has somebody who's already invested in medicine, then by all means get into that.
That's creepy.
Yep.
Are we certain that was the the strong creature?
Yes. I think that's what it was. It matched every description that our little friends gave us.
Poppet's waving at itself in the reflection.
Did not feel strong.
It
Perhaps
didn't
because
feel
we
like
ganged up on it.
anything that. I agree, it didn't feel strong, and it didn't feel something that withstood so much for so long.
Say, I wonder if something that was going for so long was.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I will make sure that it is reiterated now that when the bear dissipates, it does turn into an old man
Oh yeah.
before
Yes.
the body rapidly decays.
Oh, I think Dura made some comment at the end of last session that was like Myth did that or something. Like I said something to attribute that Myth must have done that.
Yes.
Myth shot it so hard he turned into an old man.
Well, and then he dusted. He like rapidly aged and dusted. Remember, or is there an old man body?
Yeah.
There? Am I misremembering?
No,
that?
no. You are correct. He rapidly aged and decayed and then dusted.
Perhaps time weakened it.
Possibility.
It wasn't what whatever it was
I mean, Jahan
hurting
made
me.
it seem definitely more than what that was.
Maybe wherever it was getting its power from was cut off from it. I mean, maybe as we explore here, we'll figure out that mystery.
Do I have to make a climb check or anything to get up these broken
No,
stairs?
no. No, the stairs are still easily traversable.
Dura's just gonna meander around, just seeing if anything catches his eye.
Okay.
Searching for treasure.
What about Tristan? Would like I call them over
Yes.
and just kind of ask him, do you get a sense, is it gone? Is that it?
I mean, it. What's out here is gone. Um, I'm sure there's more deeper inside, but it'll take a construction crew to clear this building.
So there's probably more problems inside.
Maybe. We won't know until we maybe get some sort of group here if we really want to excavate.
Yes, it's hard for me to tell out here. If there is, I'm only speculating. Um, that said, that pool seems to be emitting some strange radiance. That certainly wasn't doing that before, so I'll take that as a good sign.
How high is like this like little wall here?
Yeah, it's barely a foot tall.
Right. So I'm gonna kind of like lean over and just look into the pool.
Okay. Other than it looks like glowing water, it is water. You do not see any source of light. It seems as if the water itself is glowing.
So, Elder Druid, is this kind of like where the beginning of the collapsed part is?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna do me a detect magic.
Okay.
It's
Um.
only about 30 feet.
Yeah. I was just my brain blanked for a second. So you do not detect anything innately magical in that 30-foot radius. Nothing seems to blare out at you. Just rock.
Okay. Kind of gonna peruse the entrance area. Well, I know I can't sense too far deep, but I don't sense anything in what I assume is the entrance area.
Yeah. And Misha as well. The water before, when it looked very like dark and murky and muddy, it also looks crystal clear at this point. Like the cleanest water you've ever seen.
Hmm.
Almost
Yeah,
as
so,
if it was purified.
yeah. So he has
Wow.
a little backpack that he pulls out a little water skin that he's gonna actually put it in there and fill it up with some of the water.
So here's the thing. When you fill the jug with water, the water stops glowing as it enters the jug.
And then I'll pour it back into the pool, and I just want to
It-
look at it as it's coming out and then re-entering the pool.
yeah, as soon as it makes contact with the surface of the water, it starts glowing again.
Hmm.
You think it'd be sacrilegious to use it as a bathtub?
Hmm.
Probably.
And I slink away around, like hugging the little wall away from Rupert, because Rupert doesn't like me. And I just say, hey, maybe this pool area now, any water you put in there will be purified. But Only if it stays in there.
GM. On this, from where I am on this platform here, could I make a perception check to see if like I notice anything that stands out beyond the glowing water, like outside of the pool of glowing water?
Sure.
What if I peed in the water?
That would probably be very sacrilegious.
But would it purify the pee?
That's an excellent question.
How much pee needs to go into the pool before it becomes a pool of pee and not water?
Probably an amount to fill the pool.
Hey, Aelin, can we borrow Poppet for a minute?
We are not peeing on Poppet.
No, I wanted to see what was stronger, the pool of water or Poppet.
No.
Hold the
But-
doll beneath the water's surface until the bubbles stop.
That was the plan.
Poppet
Thinking
doesn't
just the same
breathe.
thing.
Poppet doesn't breathe.
Okay,
And
then
there will
we'll
be
be
no
here for a
bubbles, and it will
while.
be a quick bath.
Leave him alone.
Myth. The only thing that you see is a collapsed statue of Aristil.
Okay. Figured, given having a slightly higher elevation, I would just take a quick look.
Yep. You just see a large broken down statue, and that's kind of the only thing of note that you can take in.
Do my inside voices have any comments or opinions on the matter?
Not particularly.
Okay. I didn't think they would.
Yeah, not particularly.
Like
Not in
inside
this scenario. Yeah, it's inside voices. Don't worry
My
about it.
inside voices.
Yeah, don't you have inside voices?
Well, Dura never has before.
What do you call them? Conscience? I found one.
I don't think you.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Okay.
You found one. It is yours. There are many like it, but that one is yours.
This one is mine.
It certainly is.
How deep is the water?
Like only a foot and a half, maybe 16, 18 inches.
Okay.
So,
Like-
are you injured at all?
Oh, no. I feel great.
Yeah, it's the
For the
water
first time
seems to
ever,
have
no.
the water seems to feel very calming and soothing.
It tingles.
It tingles.
In a good way
You
or a
sure
bad
it's-
way?
Not
Good.
acid?
No. Acid burns. This is a pleasant feeling.
You know, put a hand in it and kind of feel around.
Are you injured at all?
Yes.
Extremely.
You will take the effects of a healing potion.
Oh.
And then I kind of like guys
Just-
and have everyone
Just
look at
from
me
dipping your hand in, yeah.
and just kind of like I'm pointing at like kind of spots on my body where you start seeing kind of like wounds knit
Oh.
together.
I
What if I
reach down
keep my hand in
low
there?
into the pool and just start splashing him like it's a middle school pool party.
As you get drenched in water, you are healed to full health as all of your wounds stitch.
I am the healer now.
Excellent work,
You're
Tara.
as skilled a healer than anyone else.
I have
Now.
put two and two together, and now you are whole.
Dura,
Yes.
could you make me wet?
I splashed the shit out of Xandri and Rupert.
Oh my god.
I just start splashing everybody. Dura gets way into it.
Like splashing.
If you're within 15 feet of the pool, Dura just starts splashing you.
Well, I guess I'm
I feel like that's reasonable.
soggy now.
Yep. So as the water leaves the pool, it no longer has its effect.
Hmm.
Mason
not-
leaning over the pool is the reason why it still worked.
Wait, why didn't
Not,
it work?
It's not working.
So it seems like it's the pool itself, not like just the water. So the pool, this thing, like, and then he's like kind of like patting that lip of the wall. This is magical.
So you pick up one corner, I'll pick up another. Take it with us. Slither into the pool.
Mhm.
Yep, you'll be healed to full.
Mist steps just a little closer and swirls their hand in.
If you swirl your hand in, you will take the effects of a healing potion.
Healing potions.
2d8
how much?
plus 5.
Okay.
It is faster if you get in.
I do not wish to be soggy.
Mhm.
It is too late. I have already made you soggy.
Yes.
You have
soggy
nothing
is-
more to lose.
I have had plenty to gain. I am fine, thank you.
I wish not to sog.
After falling in that underground river, I'm good with stepping into bodies of water for now.
Yes, but this is good for the scales.
Oh, it's
It is
plenty doing
true.
fine.
It's good for the scales.
Yeah, your complexion is impeccable.
I'm coming back here when it's time to molt.
Hey Myth.
Yes.
What's your fortitude DC?
Oh no.
I was wondering if you were going to do this.
I don't have the button. I don't have a button on the
Well,
page.
how do I
but
check that?
It is 10 plus your fortitude saving throw modifier.
Where in the?
It should be on the character page. Like it is right below armor class. Middle.
Okay, so I see fortitude. It says
T or E
says
or nothing.
it says
Your fort
E-
says 10. Your
should
fort
say-
says 10.
Yeah, T or
His fort
E.
says 10. So his fortitude DC is 20.
Fantastic. I win
Oh.
this time.
Ah, fuck me.
I pull you in and reposition you.
Ah,
And you're
Well-
healed to full.
The mammals are just staying way out of this.
I picture it as Myth turns around and goes to walk away. You just grab his tail.
oh. Myth just stands up, flares the wings, and splashes Dura.
Thank
This is
you.
the beach episode we all needed.
You splash Dura, and like the water doesn't. It just like breaks upon him because he's so fucking solid, and he's thank you.
Myth's just wiping water from his eyes, shaking things off.
Well, I mean, it is refreshing. So it's been a while since I'm back.
Fair. I wasn't expecting to take it in a holy fountain.
I mean, I think in this life, you should always be prepared for that.
You know how many different things you have coded me in?
We are rapidly losing Tristan as a positive friend.
Myth
I haven't done
climbs back
anything.
out, shakes off a bit. Oh.
I've done nothing
Dura
wrong
will also
today.
climb out.
It definitely seems that Aristotle has blessed us this day.
Yes, that is for sure. Oh, goodness.
Well, hopefully he looks kindly on all of our future endeavors.
Yeah. Well, it was a nice slishy splash. But now, okay, where do we go from here? We can't. It seems like we can't go further into this place unless Either unless we uncover this place, or we're missing another entrance in it.
I do not know. It feels like our job is done. The grass is green, the flowers grow, the trees have leaves. It was not like
That's
this when we
fair.
got here, and we have slain a creature that turned into a creepy old dusty man.
And
I
mean,
think
yeah,
Jod
that's
will.
itself.
We did take care of this creature, and it's no longer going to harm anyone.
If we have not met the requirements Jod has put before us, then we return. Simple as that.
That
That's
seems
fair.
fair.
We
Yeah,
would
I think
need
so, too.
further information to take any action.
Agreed.
Then I say we make our way back.
Back to Oleg's. Unless we wish to go
What?
for the He stops
think-
mid-sentence. I see you.
That was a
I
big
see
elk.
you.
Oh dear.
What was that?
I think that was an elk.
I saw
That was a
something.
very large elk that runs up the road to the north.
Having been impaled via antlers before, Dura immediately stopped his sentence midway through and snapped his head.
So
I
That
have
was
business.
That was something.
we are low on venison.
Are you looking for a bit of vengeance there, Dura?
He was just it was more like a warrior's instinct, like, oh, something is here, and he like became attentive to it, and then but because there is history, like there is significance. Sandry said, "We are low on venison." And you just see the calculations whether or not Dura thinks he can outrun the elk.
Processing.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, the answer is no. We both know the answer. Everyone knows the answer is no, but I think Dura is pretty
But-
open book in this case.
But
oh
the-
yeah.
But does Dura know the answer to that question?
I think Dura might be the only one who doesn't know, but as we have stated, the processor is running. The stage is set.
Hey Dura, you okay, bud?
If the elk jumps over the tree, then I jump over the tree. If looking underneath that tree, I do not think I could catch the.
Somewhere suddenly the back of your brain is just do it, do it, do it.
What in the hell?
Dura takes off.
Oh, love.
Dura!
Where are you going?
I can get it.
Myth just starts running after him.
Slither,
I
slither.
can get it.
Oh dear.
Standing on a rock, shrugging my shoulder, my hands out. What are you?
Myth, we're getting him.
Yep, we're not.
Getting him a leash.
Yep.
What's
You're welcome, everyone.
You're welcome.
Sometimes the DM works in mysterious
What?
ways.
What?
I know
So
a hint when I see one.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Which direction
guys.
did he run off to?
North?
He did run off to the northeast.
North by northwest.
He does disappear into the brush, but there's up to you to pursue, I guess.
And before we choose though, can we do survival just to see if we can pick get a clear on
right,
this
go-
trail?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll survival.
Okay.
That way.
Yeah. Exactly. He went that way.
Hold on. Let me write that goddamn character sheet.
Be very,
There you
very
go.
loud. We're hunting
Okay.
Dura.
So you guys follow what seemed to
Dira.
be
It's Dira.
You guys follow what seem to be some very thick,
Kira.
very wide elk tracks for a good while, probably 2 hours. And then suddenly, as if out of nowhere, the tracks seem to come to an abrupt end.
Ruh-roh.
Did it
Ruh-roh.
pick up and
That's-
fly away?
I don't like the looks of this. Myth just starts looking around very carefully,
Ruh-roh.
raising the arquebus a bit.
Do you want to roll
Uh,
me another survival or a perception check for those that are not trained in survival?
Who are not trained?
Can I do perception anyway? Because it's higher.
You can, though your DC will be higher.
Okay, then I'll run survival.
Okay, fine.
Is
How?
asking
Okay,
for friends
twist
is
my-
nature?
That's fine.
acceptable?
That's not a
Ooh,
bad
it's
number.
fucking
Nature-
good.
Nature is also acceptable, yes.
That might open up
If-
more doors
no.
for people.
Yeah, if you wanted to
It-
roll nature instead, that's fine.
It doesn't help
It's
me
the
at
same.
all.
Nature.
It's the same. It doesn't fucking matter.
Nope.
I'm not
No.
nice.
You guys don't see anything for a hot minute. You guys are looking around in this clearing for maybe like 5-10 minutes. And as you're looking around, you guys notice that there seems to be like a sizable divot in the ground. And then when you're looking closer at the sizable divot, you are looking around, and you can see that it forms the shape of a paw with claws. And then when you look up at one of the trees directly up next to it, you can see blood along the tree, about 15 feet in the air. Myth, when you look at it, you can tell that that is the largest owlbear print you have ever seen in your life.
Oh yeah.
You see Myth just kind of stop, stare, and those closest to him hear him quietly go, Mason, you know that owl bear you saw? I
And he
think
nods at you.
think we're about to find it.
And then he takes out his greatsword.
Unloaded dishes in the washing machine.
Everyone be very careful what you do next.
I open my gate.
Shield only lasts for 1 round. What are you doing?
No.
You just panic shield.
Panic casting.
The equivalent of a magical flinch.
Exactly.
Every 6 seconds, just
It's like a real quiet part. And the machine.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Hey, at least I didn't do something else like vomit bees.
Myth.
I don't feel so good.
Myth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are predators worse when they're defending their kill?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Should-
there's 2 things that cause predators to get real bad. When you're near their food or when you're near their cubs.
Or apparently they're women's, like Dura learned last time.
And depending on if they're bringing food to the young,
Or their
you can
mates.
multiply that a bit.
Do you guys continue to travel northeast?
I hate to say this, but we probably should either turn around or disrupt the ecosystem of the forest.
Disrupt.
We should.
I mean, I'm interested in that owl bear that I saw. If that's what we're finding clues for, that's not natural. That's
That ain't natural.
No.
I
Perlavash
got
said that that was the largest one it's ever seen, and it's not they're not normally that large or that active in this area, so
I'd like to see if we can find it.
we might have to be ready for things to go sideways.
Look, I can always start another forest fire.
Well, I let's look a little bit more before forest fire.
Let's keep our options open.
Yeah, don't.
So
don't
are you
don't
guys
do that right now.
looking to continue to follow the owlbear tracks?
I'd like to. What does
Yes.
the party want to do?
I mean, are we all fully healed from the magic water?
I didn't take damage.
Well,
so
we
I'm good.
just
Yeah.
we just had the hot spring episode, so now we're all refreshed.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the hot spring episode. There is an actual hot spring episode. You haven't gotten to that yet.
Well, it was
was
the
the
peak
Yay.
episode because we didn't
We
have
know
one.
it's somewhere over here.
True.
Yeah, you know it's somewhere.
Let's keep looking.
All right.
Am I under the impression that I'm back with the group now? Like they caught up to me, or no?
Oh yeah. Everybody chased off after you, and eventually, because you lost track of it, yeah, they caught
Okay,
up to you.
that
And so
I
did
was
so did the wagons and all this stuff.
fantastic. I could fight the big owlbear.
Well, you might just get that chance.
What I'm looking for.
All right, I guess we'll continue on.
So where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Follow the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Is
we'll
that what we're doing?
This
Yeah.
feels
following the
like
tracks.
this feels like it would be a problem if we did not take care of it now.
Poor decisions activated.
Bad decision bears.
Bad decision bears.
Well,
It's
we haven't-
definitely a decision.
We haven't gotten to bad news bears yet because
Oh.
none of us are dead.
Well, yeah.
Anymore.
Well, from this situation.
Would you like to be?
Yeah,
Hey,
the night
I've
is
got
young.
alts. I've got alts. Let's go.
The night is young. So, the tracks themselves, if you guys try to follow them, they do continue west and then south, but they hit the river and eventually disappear into the river.
Hmm.
I didn't realize owlbears were aquatic.
Could have crossed the river.
Well, yes, they're very
or-
good swimmers.
Is it a deep river?
It's not like terribly deep. An owlbear of that size probably could just walk across, though you would have to swim.
Hmm.
I can swim just fine. Are you afraid of the water?
I am not a fan of flowing water at this very moment. Afraid? No. Concerned? A smidge.
I'm not a strong swimmer.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have
little.
rope. You can tie yourself off to me.
That is fair.
I'm not exactly sure how that works though, mechanically. I don't know if that's like follow the leader or whether that ends up just increasing my DC or.
I'm sure that's probably very heavily on the GM. So, Foig.
Yeah.
Does it
Okay, fair.
look? Does it look like it's too deep for me to ride through?
Yeah, Rupert would have to swim.
Right.
Oh
Does
no.
it look too strong for him?
It is a bit of a strong current. It is borderlining rapids.
Well, I mean, but the
Hmm.
thing is, I'd have to do it anyway, or I'd have to find a different way around to get him over there.
How wide is the river?
The river is about 50 feet wide.
A big lad.
I have some rope. If someone else has more rope, we could tie it off to this tree and to that tree, and then you just have to hold on to the rope and hand over hand across the river. And then only one of us has to swim across, and I will do it.
Are you the best swimmer among us?
I am an expert at swimming.
We should definitely tie the rope to you in case this is a too strong of a current.
Oh yes, because you need to have the rope on this side anyway. So if you tie me off to that tree, and then you take 50 feet of rope, and I take my 50 feet of rope, and we tie them together, we have 100 feet of rope. That's plenty of rope to span span the river. And then, if the current does end up being too strong, I will only be 100 feet downstream.
I mean, there is a logic there.
Well, or 90 to 80 feet. I'm certain that it will take some feet of rope to tie to the tree. Which is the smartest Dura will ever sound ever, I promise you.
Oh no. Island is very confused and impressed right now.
Is this what you guys are doing?
Wait.
All right, my brain is
Island.
completely lost track. What are we doing?
Can we just
So-
tie the rope to pop it?
Puppet can't swim.
Poppet can float though, but
feel
Poppet
like
can't tie
Poppet's
it to
just-
the other side.
I feel like Poppet's just gonna end up looking like a fishing buoy as one of us sinks like a rock.
Yeah, Poppet can't tie the rope is the problem.
What if we do 200 feet of rope, and Poppet just goes around a tree and brings it back to us?
That could work.
The rope would sag. The rope has an accumulated weight. It would not be very tight on the other end. It might just slip down.
That's true.
the tree.
The rope overall might be too heavy.
200
for
feet of rope
Poppet.
is a lot of weight of rope.
Yeah, that might be too heavy for Poppet.
Especially when it is rope made out of hemp.
Hemp.
Hemp is heavy.
Poppet's like trying to pick it up with his little fingerless nubby like doll nubs, and it's like
Well, I guess
I mean, I
unless
could
we
still
either
always test it with Rupert.
what?
I said I can test it myself with swimming with Rupert.
Yeah,
He's
but I can
bigger.
pull Dura back. I don't know if I can pull Rupert back.
No,
I can pull Rupert
it's
back.
just. Maybe.
I think I
Rupert's
could lift a horse.
Rupert's a pretty big boy.
Sandry and I could
but
lift
an
that horse.
adorable boy.
Wait, more important question. How many bulk is the horse?
Everyone roll me a perception check.
Oh, we're being stalked.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I love doing bad on some rolls. I love consistently being bad at perception.
So,
For fuck's sake.
Aelin, Mason,
Oh, fuck me.
so Aelin and Mason,
Nailed it.
you both see, like, way off in the distance to the south, a very large flock of birds suddenly shoot out of the tree line, and what seems to be a tree just fall over.
Oh boy.
Huh.
I think he's doing something over there.
That would seem like he's in that direction.
On our side of the river or the other side of the river?
The other side of the river.
It's very important that
looks-
we have the horse on the right side of the river.
It looks like it seems to be heading south very quickly, like at a very fast pace.
I don't think we're gonna catch up.
I'm more concerned that it's doing that while carrying an elk.
Yeah,
Probably
something
no,
about
he-
this is not.
Probably
ate it.
no, he already ate the elk.
I doubt it ate it that fast.
They're
I don't know. That thing is
owls.
big.
Pretty big.
not snakes.
Even
They
a
can't just
regular
eat-
bear isn't going to eat it that fast.
Do you think that it's going to eat it whole and then poop it out like a pellet?
Well, I think they barf them up. They don't poop them.
Yes,
But it's
owls
part
can't
bear, so
poop.
it must poop.
That we know of.
I am not an expert. I do not know.
Yes, they poop. I can't believe I have to tell you people this.
Making myth tell us weird animal facts. The joy in life.
Owlbear fact. They poop.
Glad I'm
So-
giving you so much joy.
Yeah. So, Dura, give me a perception check.
All right. Another one.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
I've been
yeah.
called out.
Dura, you feel something wet and warm dripping on the tip of your forehead.
It's the elk.
I like wipe it off my forehead and look up.
You look up to see a very disemboweled corpse of an elk hanging from the tree. Only
I
like
found
half of
it.
the elk is there.
I am
This
an
is where
expert
this
tracker.
is going.
Why is it wasting food?
It's saving it for later.
You do
No,
notice
that's
that
a great
none of
question.
the organs are there. All of the organs are gone.
Only ate the squishy bits.
Had a snack.
Blah.
It does
Wait.
not eat it whole. It does not eat it whole.
Good news.
Guess.
Venison.
It's not eaten any of its muscles?
No, in fact, the most of the like meat is still there. It's just shredded up between beak marks and claw marks. You can tell it seems like it almost exclusively went for the organs.
I don't know why, but this makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah, something about this isn't right.
Does this indicate that it killed for fun? Because if so,
organs
then
are
this
also-
is a problem, and we can go take care of it.
I mean, organs
feel
are also
like-
very high in nutrition.
I feel like it killed for munchies.
GM, do
Or
I
feeling
need
sick.
another survival check or nature check to recognize if this is unusual behavior at all?
You would either one nature would have a lower DC.
I mean, if it killed for fun, why hang it in a tree?
Trophy.
Why not just leave it there?
Target territory?
So, Myth, you have never seen a owl bear behave like this before. You've never read about it either.
I've never seen anything or read anything about owlbears basically behaving like a large cat.
I thought this seemed familiar.
This is exceptionally unusual,
Yeah.
and we should be concerned. This creature has to be dealt with, or at least figured out. Something is not right here.
Do you think
Perfect.
it's a polymorphed cat?
GM, what would I need to roll to recall if to recall how big the owlbear in the cage at the camp was?
Not nearly big enough for this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
goes
I
that
remember we
idea.
just let it out.
Yeah,
And
no, that was a normal sized owl bear. This is very much not a normal sized owl bear.
We
Good to
did
know.
not let it out. I think we left it there, didn't we?
No, we let it out, and as we were leaving.
Oh, okay.
So we tied all that rope together, right?
Yes.
The
Is
elk
that
was
what you guys are
oversized
doing?
too,
There's
right?
there's gonna be checks if you guys are tying things together and climbing around stuff.
The
Sure.
elk was oversized too, correct?
The elk was just large. It wasn't oversized.
Elks by
was just-
default are oversized.
They are big.
Well, they're
Yeah.
big, but I thought it was like oversized like the owlbear. Not
No,
as
no.
big as the owlbear, but oversized like something was I mean, something caused it to be that way.
Yeah.
Or it's a polymorphed cat.
Here's Andrew. You tie these knots. You tie these ropes together.
Yes, you knot these ties.
You knot these
try.
ties.
It'll be a survival check if that's what you're doing.
Not a crafting check.
Nope.
Nope.
Sad.
Doom.
Use rope as survival.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
right,
very
it is.
sad at how few things that seem like crafting are not crafting.
You mean like crafting?
Yeah. So few
Yeah.
things that seem like crafting.
I can tie small strings. I've never tied a rope before.
No time like
Okay.
the present.
But if you want, I can untrained try it if the DM allows.
No.
What's the check for this?
Survival.
Survival?
Oh,
Survival.
fuck. Oh, all right, come on. Here we go.
Misha's
Dice
just shrugging
don't
his
I
fail
am
me
an
shoulders.
now.
expert.
Oh.
I mean, I can
You
also
might
help.
have a better shot at than me if I'm merely trained.
How is your stats at this, Mason?
For the survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +7.
I have a
have
plus
8.
8,
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a
So-
9.
So you
and
guys
you're
are better.
probably the best shot.
Hooray! All right, I'm gonna tie me
Yeah.
them. I'm gonna knot me these ties.
All right.
All right.
Fantastic. I
Yeah.
love that.
All right. You're
I'll
feeling
take,
confident about the knot.
All right. Now you tie that end to that tree.
All right, another survival check.
Okie dokie.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks solid, looks snug.
Dura takes the rope, the other end of the rope, and puts it between his teeth, and then dives into the river and attempts to cross.
Give me a athletics
Swim is
check.
athletics, yeah. 23.
Okay. So you get in. It is an extremely fast current. You will be able to make your movement once. Then I will need another athletics check. Your movement is how much? 25, 30?
30.
30?
Oh, nope, 25,
So you'll be able...
sorry.
Okay. So you make it exactly halfway across the river, and then I'll need another athletics check.
A hero point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we call a hero point.
That is what we call a hero point.
That is what we call a hero point. So yeah, Dura manages to swim across to the other side.
All right. So then I find a tree that's like over there, but I know I'm not gonna fucking be able to tie this knot. So I It's 50 foot of river. We tied a little bit around one tree. There has to be an excessive amount of excess rope. I'll like wrap around a tree twice, and then I just pull real fucking hard on it, and I say, "Okay, now someone cross." And I'll just like
Give me.
I will use my athletics to secure it instead of survival.
Yep, that would be an athletics check. That's what I was going to ask you for. Okay. The rope looks tight to you guys. There's a little bit of a slack in the middle, but only like just from the weight of the rope. The rope gun do that.
The rip rope.
No, please don't rip the rope.
I will
Hand over
go
hand.
over next.
Take some more rope and tie yourself like to the main line. That way, if you fall and you cannot hold your own weight, then you will not leave very far downstream.
So what? Hold on. When you guys are going across, what are we gonna do with the wagons?
We'll come back.
Okay. I guess we'll wait here then.
And now we're waiting to see who is brave enough to go first.
I will.
Good.
Okay. So give me an athletics check.
Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Ow.
Do you hero point it?
Absolutely. Fuck that noise. It's my best fucking check. Don't you tell me a.
Hell yeah.
There we go. I was gonna say, how did you do so bad on an athletics check?
I rolled a 5.
There you go. So you managed to climb across the rope. Dura, he is a little heavy, but you managed to stick it out. For the next person, I'll need another athletics check because you're still holding the rope.
I am-
May Xandri now aid me?
He can.
All right, let's embarrass myself.
Okay.
Oh
Hero
god.
point. Oh Christ!
Oh,
It has to be
You
higher.
At
It
least
cannot be
do
the same.
better.
It
It
was-
has to at least be low.
Yay!
Okay.
Statistically improbable, but congratulations.
Yeah. I aim to please.
Moving forward, this will be the second time that we have had difficulty crossing a river. We have to figure out a way, guys.
Someone has to learn how to cast like.
No, the funny part is you fail.
No.
The funny part is, I used to be able to do this.
It's
Get
true.
that wagon
It's
across
true.
too.
It's true.
So you make it about halfway across the rope, and unfortunately, Dura, your hand slips just a little bit,
No.
and so it causes a little bit of bounce in the line, which just throws Aelin like 6 feet up into the air and then straight down into the water. Aelin, I will need another athletics check.
This is fine. Hey.
In my head, I was like, she just
There
rolled
we
two
go.
natural ones. The odds of her rolling a natural 20 are cosmically good. And then it happened, so I felt good about that.
What am I doing?
Ah.
He hits the water and skips across it like a stone.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
So you hit the water. You do smack your head on a rock, which deals 9 points of
Ow.
bludgeoning damage. And you're
Ow.
dazed for a second, but you manage to come to in a moment of clarity and book it for the shore.
I somehow
when you
flew.
come to the shore, you do find yourself that you are 50 feet downriver.
Ow.
I told you to tie yourself off first.
Ow. And then, I throw up a little from hitting my head.
Is it bees?
No. I will not waste a spell slot for humor.
You coward.
We're gonna need those bees.
We're gonna need the bees.
Who's next?
Next
Misha's like,
victim.
this is a bad idea. This is a
I'll-
bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Myth just
Tie
starts
yourself
climbing.
off first.
Tie off to what?
The rope.
Tie the rope to the rope.
Take more rope, tie it or loop it around the rope. That way, if you fall, you just fall straight down.
And potentially drag you in.
No. You'd have to drag the tree, and me, and Xandri. You're not that fat.
Go back to your elven form. It's lighter.
You may be a dragon, but you are not that big.
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
He can't
Fuck
fly,
you. I'm not quite
so-
sure which of the two responses I need
He
to
can't
give.
fly, so he might have too much junk in the trunk.
I'm gonna get you for that. Just you wait.
You have to be on this side of the river to get me.
We're on the
Oh,
other side of the river. What are you gonna do about it?
I have all the horses.
All right. What is it to tie off a rope? Survival.
Well,
Probably.
Survival. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna do a loop. I'm gonna tie the rope to myself with a loop around the rope, kind of like a loose guide, so that I'm not detached from it.
I think I'm renaming tonight's episode Survivor.
All right. Here we go.
Oh no.
Well,
You hate to see it.
I mean, you looped the rope.
Okay.
It looks good to you.
Loop-de-loop and pull.
And here we go.
Woo!
Hey.
There you go.
Jesus.
You have actually
Luckily-
nothing in athletics. Holy shit.
So
No,
luckily you
no,
just
I
made
don't.
rope.
How do I have more?
He
than
crosses out of sheer spite. It's beautiful.
So he crosses, and halfway across, you guys watch as his rope that he tied to secure himself comes undone and falls into the
Oh my God.
river.
But he doesn't notice, right? And we all know, and we're all just like wide-eyed, and no one tells him.
Like he just falls into the river and he just keeps going.
Well, we'll tell him when he gets here. We'll tell him when he gets here. We'll tell him when he gets here. But not
Myth
now.
climbs up over. All right. Fine. But where the fuck did the rope go?
About
It's
You need to
fine.
go back for it. We need that rope.
Well, we've lost that rope.
Goodbye, rope.
I'll buy you a new one later. Rip rope. Next.
So,
Come on, Misha.
DM, I have a question. Would I be able to use acrobatics if I were to traverse the rope in a different means?
Pretend it's a tightrope and use performance.
AKA tightrope. AKA tight. Absolutely. That's what I'm asking.
I was just going to say that. You walking a tightrope is an acrobatics check.
Mhm.
So you can do that.
I love
So
this.
Misha just shakes his head. He's just mumbling to himself. He's just saying, "This is a bad idea, bad idea." And then he just leaps up and he starts to walk across the rope. Or try to. And you see, like, he's pretty graceful leaping up there, and he just starts to move across the rope.
I was waiting for the next one.
And
He just be cartwheels the whole way.
I'm assuming that I don't know if that's a pass. If it's not a pass, I will use the hero point.
You can definitely use a hero point.
There you go.
That's definitely better. There you go. So, you jump up you land on the rope. The rope wiggles and swings underneath you for a second, and Dura has to like brace for a moment. But as soon as the rope stabilizes, you're okay, and you just walk right across.
And I'll just leap off and do like a little tumble. And I'm just like, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
That was amazing, Misha.
That's how we can get Rupert across.
All right, Mason.
Yeah, we're gonna just try to swim. We're gonna try to just swim over this.
You're just gonna swim.
Me and Rupert are gonna try to swim.
Okay, if you're riding Rupert, you just need to roll for him.
Okay. Give me a second.
Is there any way Mason can aid the horse as well, since it's the two of them going across?
Not. How would you aid a horse while you're riding it?
Not to be
Very
that person,
carefully.
but
Keeping it in a straight line.
Yeah, with the reins, and then tightly move with his legs and guiding the horse as best he
Okay,
can. And
maybe
just trying to
that
help
would
him.
be a nature check to ride.
does the
Which
barding
he's
make
gonna
it
have to do
harder?
anyway. Hmm?
Does the barding make it harder?
No. Oh
No.
well, no.
The barding would make it easier to steer him. The armor. I mean, it's the
Yeah,
way it's
heavy.
attached to him.
The DC is the DC. Just roll.
Right. I'm just explaining that it really doesn't matter. But I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
the nature check first because
Yeah, roll the nature
Yeah,
check for riding, because yeah, you're gonna need to do that.
Good start. Good start.
Okay, you do succeed.
Mm.
I'm just looking for him on what to roll. What role do you need from Rupert?
Athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah, he should be good at that. Should be.
In theory.
I'm just looking. If it gives me his athletics. Okay, I found it.
Misha, maybe you should sing Rupert an encouraging tune.
Eh,
Who is the savage beast or whatever?
I think they're too far away. I think.
I don't know how your magic works. I barely know how mine works.
Neither do
I
Actually,
Wait, Dura, you have magic?
meh.
Yeah! Oh,
who is that?
I saw a nat
Was
20
that-
and I got excited.
So it would be sorry, roll and then +6.
Okay, yeah, you still rolled a nat 20,
Okay.
so Rupert's fine.
Yeah.
Rupert makes it across, no problem. And you on top of him.
The goodest boy.
I need to say I'm so happy I bullied all of you into crossing a river this event this session. Perfect.
You're
Ow.
just lucky. No,
Good.
no one actually wanted to look for another way across.
We're gonna get 200 feet downriver where the owlbear is, and there's just a perfectly nice bridge.
It's like someone made this really good bridge.
Well,
They
damn.
have-
Or he
owlbear.
went back. He went back across the river again.
Oh yeah.
No, so that particular patch where you guys were looking at, where all the birds were going crazy, was about a day's travel southwest of you.
Damn, he
What?
runs
That's-
fast.
What?
Oh my!
He is
Holy
moving.
shit.
Oh,
So it's
He
here.
booking it.
Southwest. So here.
Back the way we came.
Yes.
What? He ran north.
He ran west over here and then down.
Okay.
Yes. But no. He a fast boy.
Well-
You can tell he is moving at least twice the pace of horseback.
Whoa.
Well,
Which
we've
is
committed.
also not normal for owl bears.
Or most things.
Huh.
Westward we go.
This is bad.
Maybe we should regroup in Brevoy.
We'd have to
Something
cross
ain't
the river again.
Would we?
Yes. We were on the correct side of the river to get back to Oleg's, and therefore Brevoy. We have now, I assume that means we crossed westward across the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are on this side of the river.
But can we catch up with anything moving faster
fair.
than the horses?
I don't think we can catch it.
Well, now I'm just frustrated.
I am confused. I'm confused and concerned. This creature is not. This is not normal.
I think it's teleporting.
That's worse.
Who of you are all trained in survival in nature? You guys can roll those things if you wish.
I have
Okay, here we
nature.
go again.
Yeah.
At the next
And
level.
Arcana if you're trained in Arcana.
At
Which-
the next level.
Which one's the best DC? Good God.
I'm gonna roll
I am
Arcana.
also trained in
Nature-
Arcana.
Nature is the best DC.
I'm gonna roll Arcana
Okay.
just because I am trained in Arcana, and it's the only thing that I am trained in that's relevant here. But Dura is not actively trying to solve this.
You don't have to be.
Yeah.
Search my whole
Fuck it,
life.
I'll use my hero point because I don't like the 14. That's better.
That is
Hey.
a hot number right there.
So, Myth.
Yep.
When you're looking around, you notice that just in general, all of the plants seem slightly larger than you would normally expect. Like when you're looking at like common herbs like blackjack or just even like the dandelions and stuff, they are upscaled, upsized a bit. And Dura, when you like look over his shoulder to see what he's looking at, you innately get the sense that this might have something to do with primal magic.
Hmm. I noticed something. The trees and plants, they're taller than what we have been used to thus far.
Yes, it's as if everything has been engrossed in something to make them grow beyond their normal size.
There is a natural magic to the world. Something that predates even the oldest things that even the trees only know. Something primal that druids are familiar with.
Hmm. Any ideas what could be doing this?
Druids.
Do we think that if we continue following this thing, we may happen upon one?
It is possible. Or maybe there's just some really good dirt.
Yeah,
I know
I guess
little in
it
the
could
ways
be a
of plants,
problem.
and I do not know much of this magic. I know even
Well.
less than I do of my own.
It is similar to my magic, but it's not something I'm versed in.
Perhaps more clues will reveal themselves as we travel.
Yes.
We cannot outpace it, but perhaps we will find its den, lair. Maybe
might
it
be
frequents
answers there
the same
indeed.
trails and we could set a trap for it.
Or
Get a
it'll
big
just
rock
find
and roll
us.
it down the hill or something. What did Misha say?
I said, or it'll just find us eventually.
Or it will find us. That would be convenient.
Or bad.
Depending on when it finds us.
We already keep watches. Where is your sense of adventure?
It's not a lack of a sense of adventure, it's having a sense of concern. Key random numbers. Lovely.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me
No,
and my random
that is
numbers.
the big thing to worry about.
Just don't worry about it.
It's two,
Don't worry
it's
about
two
me.
D20s in quick succession. It feels like a weather
Random
roll.
concern.
Yeah,
and
it's,
that's
weather
the end
fucking
roll.
The
us
most
poorly.
concerning rolls you make.
You don't know what I'm doing.
No, that's the
Educated
horrifying
guess.
part.
But
Listen.
you're doing something.
I'll be eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. That's what I'm doing.
Yum, yum.
Not a sponsor.
Yet.
Yeah, definitely not sponsored. Oh,
Yet.
That would be a great sponsor.
that would be a great sponsor, but no.
Just driving a truck full of Reese's to your house.
I mean, I'm like 30 minutes from Hershey Park, but yeah.
It's not too far from me either.
Where they
Wow.
lie, because the air does not smell like chocolate.
It absolutely
to.
does.
It does. It
Yes.
depends on
I've
what
been
building
there.
you're standing.
Cocoa.
It depends on what building you're standing next to.
I've been there. It does not smell like chocolate.
They moved the factory out to Mexico. It's not there anymore.
Oh well, yeah, but they actually scent the air. Like they actively release smells. So like when you're in certain areas, it'll smell like maple syrup. When you're in certain areas, it'll smell like chocolate. When you're in
Oh well,
certain areas,
that's probably
it'll
like
smell
in the park.
sugar.
Like
Yeah.
they used to boast like the town smelled like it.
Oh yeah, but they don't make chocolate in the town anymore. That would
Yeah.
be silly.
Oh shit! I missed my opportunity to say perhaps we will run into an elder druid or 33.
Oh, that was good. I'll give you a hero point for that one. That one was fun.
Yay!
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh.
All right. Is that everybody? Did everybody make it across? Yeah, I think so.
Except for the carts. The
Oh, yeah.
NPCs.
The
They are
carts,
well
the
protected
bard.
on the other side.
Well, don't we have to go back?
Yeah, we'll have to go back for them. We did say that we would go back. Well, I said we would go back.
Well, no, I mean, don't we have to immediately go back because the owlbear went the other way anyway, and then
Well, the
Well-
owlbear went south. You guys could technically explore this area that you're in.
We could follow the path that it took, which would bring us west, and then down to here, and then
And we
over
could
to
find
here.
out more information. It might lead us to more information about
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
So I think following its path, it's like we're not going to catch up to it, but we might learn more about its habits.
Mm-hmm.
that's true. And how this cat got polymorphed into a bear
Yeah.
or an owlbear.
That too. We're gonna figure
All
that out.
right.
We did leave like the carts and
There's people with them.
okay.
Yeah. They said that they would wait for us there, which they'll camp there and probably not be eaten by the owlbear.
It's fine.
Fine. They have knock knock.
Okay. It was an 8 and a 13.
Oh my god. All right.
So let's
There's an 8 and a 13.
It's fine. Jog is there. Nothing bad will happen to Jog.
Oh my god. You guys. So
Poor
when you
decision. Let's
guys
go.
when you guys are wandering through that hex there, you do come across one of the areas that the Fae had warned you about, with all of the traps that seem to be scattered all over the place.
Yeah.
So you can see that several of the traps seem to be like unnaturally distorted or torn apart or broken in other fashions. Like there's a solid iron chain that is just broken.
Good news. Traps have been wrong.
Then you notice like over by one of the trees, the little hollow underneath the tree, and you can see what looks to be 2 human legs sticking out from underneath.
Oh.
Pants
wake
and
up!
clothed. It does not move.
Oh, it's
Or unconscious.
good point. Go check it out.
Give me a perception check.
Who?
Anybody who's looking.
All right.
You
I
think you might see
tell
some
me
movement.
now.
There you go. All right. So, Myth, Misha, and Aelin. No, sorry, not Aelin. So Myth and Misha. You are both, when you're both looking at it, you guys notice first like what looks to be some very subtle and twitchy movement. And then you you squint your eyes, you take a closer look, and about 6 rats just come running out over the body and just out into the tree line. They run right past your feet.
Ah.
They were very large rats.
What'd you say of unusual size?
Damn it, you
Definitely
beat me to it.
unusual.
Lovely.
One of them squeaks at you as it runs by.
I'm walking here.
It flicks its almost spent cigarette at you.
Squeak, squeak.
But yeah. If you guys like closer look and you go and take a closer look at the body, you will see that the body does appear to be a humanoid corpse. The top half of the corpse completely stripped to the bone. The man's skull seems to be locked in one of the bear traps. As if his trap sprung on his own head.
Talk about a tight spot.
Now, the one thing that strikes you guys as odd, especially Myth, because you're trained in survival, these traps seem unusually cruel in design. Like the spikes on the trap that caught the man seemed unusually big, and in fact, one of the spikes is what pierced his skull and killed him.
Why
Well, it
is
looks like he got the
everything-
point.
Shut up.
Hey, I'm an expert in this. I can make jokes.
Check his
Why is it that
pockets.
everything here seems to have some aspect of enlargement, as if everything is being messed with in such
Exaggerated?
fashion? Yes, exaggerated.
But it's dark too. It's not like it's not a good exaggerated.
Maybe it's also some kind of corruption?
Check his pockets.
Yes, we will also do that.
Question is, how long should we worry about being here before it starts affecting us?
I mean,
So
You do not want to be big?
yes, if we're matched up to the size of some of the things here, it would be better than us being outnumbered by it.
Can we undo the effect?
We have to find what's causing it first.
Dura reaches down, scoops up some dirt, and eats it.
No,
I saw that coming.
Dura, that
I
can't be
am-
good for you.
It tastes like dirt. It is not good. I'm not proud of this, but anything for experimentation. We will get to the bottom of this.
Jared, do you have any idea where that dirt has been?
Or what's
it,
been
it
in that
is
dirt.
it is indeed dirt.
Probably a big
Filthy.
rat.
You do feel a crunch as you're chewing the dirt.
Big beetle, too. I am the master of yes and. Come at me.
Excellent.
You got me with that one. That made me fucking shiver.
Yeah, Dura just has like one little insect leg stuck in his teeth.
Dura, you got something in your teeth.
Myth. Is
He
this
like
the
licks it out.
orc part of him or the dragon part of him?
This is somehow a mixture of the two.
His eyes blink out of sequence. Just like waiting for someone to suggest what to do next. Just no one's home.
Is the land being twisted too? Or is it just like what we've seen in the animals and then this bear trap? But is like the surrounding land starting to become
Well, it's just the plant life itself seems to be growing in more of a frenzy than normal. Plants seem to be slightly larger. Some plants that normally wouldn't have like jagged edges on their leaves surprisingly do. You also notice that there's a higher concentration of carnivorous plants than you would normally expect.
Something here
So-
has made the territory aggressive in a number of ways.
I have a solution for that.
Is it fire?
You know, it wasn't, but now it is.
I'm going
No,
to...
no. What's option A? What was option A?
Well, my option A is I'm going to detect magic to see if I can sense any type of particular magic.
An uncontrolled fire was option A.
No fire.
Oh, fire.
Oh god.
Well, these kids argue about fire. Let's see if I can at least pick up on a type of magic if there's any.
So you don't like detect any specific source of magic, though there's a faint essence of primal magic that just seems to permeate the air. It doesn't seem to come from anywhere. It just exists.
Okay, dokie. Well,
You get a little bit of a headache.
Ah. Well, it's definitely primal everywhere.
As I said, it seeped into the land. This is a good thing. It means trees will grow fast and tall.
Yeah, but everything else is growing in ways it shouldn't.
Does not seem to be a problem for the... What did you call the word for the surrounding area? Fifth. You used a big
Aggressive?
word. It started with or e.
What? Enlarged?
So,
Added? Aggressive?
No, Dura, what you
Never
just
mind.
said kind of made me think about the trees growing stronger. I wonder if this area had some sort of accident in the past where it deforested it, and then a druid casted some spell so that way the trees would grow. They may not understand that more things grew that maybe shouldn't have grown. Because yeah, regrowing the forest, if it were to burn down or something happened to it, was good, but having giant animals really hurts the system around here.
Including
Like
the
I said,
trees.
just a thought, and like I said, you just saying that made me think of that.
does it seem to hurt the surrounding area?
Well, the rampaging
Bigger,
owl
bigger
is
animals,
one.
yes, because then it would travel around and in a bunch of other places.
Yes, but something about the owlbear also seems different given the behavior that we've seen of it.
Well, if it's
Not
the
behaving
only
like
one,
an owlbear. If it were just a large owlbear, it should still be behaving like an owlbear.
Well, we
Well-
also
Be
just
on
fought
some kind
a
of rampage.
bear
Oh, I
that
see.
shriveled up to an old person. So this owlbear might be something else, where it's someone who maybe it could even be a druid that transformed and stuck that way.
it could also be maybe it's not the only one nearby, and if they're both males, they're doing weird stuff to scare off the other one.
Also, do owlbears typically have that large of a territory?
I mean, bears do.
The bigger the creature, the bigger its home.
Typically.
And this place just feels aggressive.
Oh my goodness.
Don't you feel it?
Europe scoops up another thing of dirt.
Don't eat it.
I don't taste aggressive, but I want to know
He
what it
didn't
tastes
mean
like.
he didn't mean literally.
Oh, he lets it go back down. I don't know. I think I felt something when I ate the dirt before.
I think it was the beetle.
Should we continue on? Should we make camp? The trees are too big. I cannot see where the sun is.
Are we able to figure out how long it's going to be before nightfall and how long we have
It
before
is.
starts
It
getting
is. It
a bit
is.
much?
It is. It is starting to get dark. You've probably got maybe another hour before sundown.
We should set camp.
Yes, probably a good idea.
And then in the morning we will move on.
So, did you bring your camping stuff, or is that all in the?
We have to
wagon?
go back across the river.
We do not have the time.
I mean, I can just light us a fire. That's no problem. But as for
Yeah.
We could certainly
Okay.
try to make a roughing it camp.
we could use the leaves. They're big enough, right?
Oh, more mysterious numbers! That can't possibly mean anything bad.
I have my bag.
Don't worry about it.
It's true, I
makes
do
me
have
worry
my
even
bag.
more.
It's
But that
basically
is
to see if
happening.
the owl bear finds us.
The 8 and the 13 and nothing happened. So what's
Nothing
with the
happened
11 and the 3?
so far.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll be getting very lucky. I'm just saying that.
Oh god.
Oh, all right. Well, not really. I have to roll really high. I have to beat an 18 for whether it happens. So like,
And you do it often.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. So you set up a fire. You guys do get a long rest. And the night seems to go by relatively peaceful.
Yeah.
You see some flickering lights off in the distance, but they change colors and flitter and flicker, and you see the flitterings of tiny fairy wings as they disappear into the night.
We are certain that everything is getting bigger. We're not getting smaller, correct?
I assume. Everyone roll for sanity.
This is an existential horror, and there is no way for us to know.
We are fucked.
I love you
We will
guys.
only know until we get back to Lindsay and the others. If Lindsay is head height, then yes, we are smaller. We cannot use Misha as a means of comparison because he has been here with us the entire time. Amiri is not an unpleasant thought.
Amiri's already like 6'2".
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I know. You and Bonnie got a type.
Down, boy, down.
It's
down.
it's the Karlak type. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It is. If only Baldur's Gate didn't suck. All right.
It all started with Xena.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of plug, I got a new Nintendo 64 game that I'm gonna stream,
All right, hell yeah.
Yay.
and it's called Xena.
Wait, do you have an actual 64 hooked up to your computer, or are you using an emulator?
I have an actual N64.
Capture card and everything? That's cool.
Oh.
That's amazing. I love that.
Excellent.
I currently only have my what converter did you get for N64 to, I assume, HDMI?
I'd have to like actually find the device and take a picture of it for you.
Yeah, I'd be super interested if you would.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
Thank you.
So you all sleep on rocks and rubble and logs and things.
Excuse you, I have a bedroll.
I have a bed.
Yeah, if you brought your bedroll with you, it is wet, but yes.
Yeah.
So you sleep on a wet bedroll.
I imagine it
Hey.
goes something like, "Oh, I have my bedroll," and then he like goes to unroll it, and it like just drips out. And if someone else would like to use it, they may. But otherwise, he like hangs it out to dry.
Yeah, that's good. Right. So night goes by peacefully. You wake up in the morning. The birds are chirping. The owl bears are shrieking.
Fantastic.
Pardon?
Wouldn't they be nocturnal?
Tell that to the one that keeps running around.
In
Well,
the daylight.
I guess that's a question for the characters that know. Are owlbears supposed to be nocturnal because they are owls? Are bears nocturnal?
It's a
bears
half
are
and
whatever
half
they feel
thing.
like.
There are
Whatever
also
they feel
owls that some owls are active at both times of day, but most active at night. It's complicated.
According to that logic, the owlbear should also be silent.
Don't make me have further nightmares about this thing.
To be fair, the owl bears do not flap. Therefore, they will be loud.
You don't know.
Please stop adding to the nightmares about this thing.
What? I said they don't flap, so they can't be silent.
Not that you've ever heard them flap, at least.
Yeah, please
They
stop.
don't have wings.
Shut up.
So are you guys going to continue southwest?
Apparently.
Yeah.
We have much of a
Yeah.
choice.
I mean, you have plenty of choices. You are making choices right now.
Yeah.
But
Look, we don't make good ones, okay?
I've noticed.
Hey, they want
know.
to follow the track of destruction. I'm just following along.
On the bright side, we might find the hot springs.
Fair.
Which is actually hilarious because that is exactly what you find.
Yay!
Oh, thank God.
It's the real hot springs episode, everyone. Censor bars for everyone.
On the next episode of Kingmaker.
Oh man, okay, hold on. Fuck.
Capybara.
I was thinking the same thing.
Capybara.
We share the brain cell today.
Yes, we
Share
are.
the brain. Share the brain cell today. I love
Dragons,
that.
orange cats, same thing.
Where the fuck?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Well,
I think dragons are the best orange cats, let's be real.
Dragons and cats are the same thing. Luna tells me all the time. Right, Luna?
In my
Meow.
favorite video game, that's true.
hold on, I'm getting all the tokens. I haven't done that yet.
Let's go.
How dare you?
We're all gonna jump in and then something's gonna eat us. Let's go.
That's how we go.
I'm okay if this is how I die.
No.
Okay.
Whoa.
When did you get
Wow.
here?
Just ignore them. They're not there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so big.
Growing. She's growing.
But I ate the dirt.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Let me get rid of the NPCs. Boom.
The horse don't like me.
What did you do to the horse?
Nothing. He just doesn't like me. Look at him.
Big
He's
boy.
eyeing me. He's eyeing me.
He's eyeing food, not you. Look, it's not his fault. You and the grass are the same color.
I think it is the color. Rupert did not have a problem with me. It was more so I had a problem with Rupert. I care less now.
But he's such a good boy.
He has proven a valiant warrior in his own right.
Aelin just treating every horse like a dog, and they're all best friends now. It's like,
We're
who's
gonna
a
get soft
good
tacos
boy?
later.
What?
We're gonna get soft tacos later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
This
So,
episode is all over the fucking place.
huh?
This episode is all over the fucking place.
Good episode.
That's
So
what
when you
happens when we're all
guys-
tired and burned out.
When you guys approach, two hot springs bubble at the source of the Skunk River, filling the surrounding area with the distinctive odor of rotten eggs. Despite the smell, the hot springs are rather pleasant to relax in. The springs overflow into the surrounding valley, forming a broad, swampy pond surrounding the source.
Plat.
Well,
Smelly.
seems fine.
Why does it smell? Poppet's like
Perhaps the
pretending.
smells are just bigger?
Poppet's like covering their pretend nose, like. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
They pull little Mr. Potato Head nose out of their butt.
So Sandra just goes to Slither saying, "Cause fuck it."
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so stop right where the fuck you are.
Hell
Oh.
yeah, danger zone.
Oh, you too, Dara. This is excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for them to jump in first.
I will just pause Myth where he is in track.
Way too much excitement from the DM.
Oh yeah, I was gonna let them jump. Oh no!
No, not the dire frogs. It's too cold for them. No.
Ah!
Not with the hot springs, it's not.
Oh, all right.
God damn it.
So, first things first.
You wanted to go back to Bravoy.
Did no such thing.
Oh my god.
Help.
This is happening. All right, hold on.
Help. No.
We all died of fucking dire frogs.
Help. It's again.
Not
Okay.
again.
Yep. So, first, this is against Xandri,
Nope.
which we'll miss.
If I die to dire frogs, this will not be the first time.
And then this will be against Dura, which a 13 will also miss.
Sure will.
So
With
two
it-
tongues just come running out at you guys. You duck out of the way, an eruption of water in front of you. And then we will get into initiative.
That was the wrong button. That was the correct
What?
button.
Damn it!
It got higher! Yay!
Oops.
Why do I always receive instead of initiate?
I forgot to click myself. I'm
Because you
sorry.
keep looking with
Because
your
y'all
eyes instead of your
dinguses.
actions.
Thank you.
Yep, edit the number.
Fuckers are going to die.
Where did I go? There I am.
They're fast! Holy shit!
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
They're dexterous.
It's true.
And slimy.
So far, they're not as fast as me, though.
Yeah.
Because you're slimy.
And
Yeah,
bringing
slimy
up
things
the
are fast.
rear.
All right, Myth, you are up first.
Going to hurt you so much, Sandri. Oops, my aim slipped. Alright. I am going to aim at the frog in front of Xandri,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot the shit out of it.
Okay.
One frog.
No, I think you're due for some goo coverage.
I'm in the water. It'll be fine.
So that's a crit.
Got him.
It
Oh,
explodes.
Whoa!
Kablammo.
Holy
I
crap!
popped it like a fucking balloon.
Yep, the frog lunges its tongue out at Xandri. I'm picturing Xandri like grabs the tongue and then the frog just explodes.
For me, I need to know if you're laughing in or out of character. It's very
No.
important.
Myth is hysterically laughing at the carnage
Fantastic.
he just ensued. All right. Okay. I'm going to use second action reload, third action fire at this one.
Do it again.
Okay.
You could so easily do this again.
You could.
Oh!
You do.
God.
Oh!
Another one. Another one!
Oh my god.
It just evaporates. Pink mist.
It's just goo everywhere.
This is
It's just
expanding.
frog parts everywhere.
Ooh,
The
again.
glooping.
Again.
It's the gloopening.
For somehow one of that frog's legs lands on Xandri's head.
It just flips through the air and blop.
Ah, there we are. Excellent.
Myth, just having a great day now.
Holy shit.
All right, that's all 3 actions. We'll give
All
the
right.
frogs a turn.
We'll be sporting.
26 against Dura.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey, those are my rolls.
Good nose. It did no damage.
Yeah, because that's not what it do.
I know.
How did that
It's
happen?
silly.
It's 0 plus 0.
How do you roll a 0?
By having nothing roll.
Yeah, there's no damage. He is just grabbed.
Okay. I am grabbed
Well then.
at a distance. This is new.
Excellent.
He got you with his tongue. Blip.
Yep.
You did not buy me dinner first.
What is your fortitude DC?
It is 18.
Yeah.
So he succeeds.
Yay!
You have saved me the trouble. You
Oh no.
fool.
You fool.
Then
Then he'll try to eat me.
that would definitely miss.
It
I
does
forgot the
miss.
multiple attack penalty. It missed.
But does it critically miss if that's the case? AC 21.
It would be at a 12, so no, just
Okay.
barely no.
Ooh. You have saved me the trouble of coming to you. There's only one frog between you and me.
Aelin, 27.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sure that your fortitude DC is higher than an 11.
Where is that?
Oh, I don't know why it did that.
There is like no way because it includes your
It's
level.
perceiving.
It has to be at minimum 15
Where do I
Yeah.
find that?
Character.
or maybe 14.
The character page, like right in the below armor class in the center.
Yeah,
I-
it
13. And that's what I'm good at, so I don't understand where you guys are getting these numbers.
Well, I see my AC. That's what I'm just trying to figure out.
And then it's saving throws, right? Believe, and then you should have
yeah.
a T or an E with a number and add 10 to it. If that's, I believe that's how it is, right?
Yep, saving throw. Your
Oh,
fortitude,
no.
it says T7, T8, T9. So
Oh,
your
okay.
fortitude DC
17.
is a 17. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Fortitude DC 17. So the frog tries to, it grabs you and then it tries to pull you in twice and fails.
I panic. Just plant my feet. Like, ah!
Goopy.
Ah!
Goopy, goopy, goop.
Oh, God.
I didn't do anything.
I've got so much to do now. Okay.
I was just standing here.
I'm glad my brain is not
Alright.
the only one who went there.
Yeah, I'm old. All right. Dura, it's your turn.
I feel like internally Hephaestus is mad about being like Dura's like whatever. This is like you've only saved me the trouble, but Hephaestus is like the indignity, and like within
Yeah.
Dura, there's like he like lets out this guttural growl that maybe like on a primal sense these frogs can perceive, and I'm going to demoralize both frogs because I have the group coercion feat. So both frogs again, intimidation check against both frogs will DC. I feel like 19 should probably do good there.
Yeah.
All right, you can definitely see as the frogs seem to like make themselves really small.
Yeah, they are frightened one.
Mm-hmm.
At which point I will then, because I'm only grappled, I will make a attack. 16.
Will hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
And if that doesn't kill it, I'll try again as my third action.
Yeah, it does not kill it.
That's all right.
That will miss.
Okay.
Okay.
It's afeared of me.
It is. Sandry.
I guess I'll help Aelin because Dura's got that.
Mhm.
I'll activate my gate and chuck a fireball at it.
That'll definitely hit.
And I'll follow it up with a bigger fireball.
That will not hit.
That's my turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
We cannot hope to compare to myth in this case.
Ah, this one's a special flavor for me.
Some might say fish in a barrel. Others might say frogs in a hot spring.
Mm.
Misha.
Right. Misha's gonna move to here,
Are you gonna do the thing?
and
okay.
he's
I
just
thought you
as
were gonna
he's
do this.
moving, he just says, he says, "Be like Myth." Holy shit, be like Myth, and he casts Inspire Courage.
I have become a battle cry.
The holy shit be like myth is so good.
It really is.
Yeah, and that's 2 actions, and then I'm just gonna start because I can't compete. I just cast shield on myself. That's
Okay.
gonna end my turn.
It appears to be Rupert's turn. I don't know what that means, but
It's a team effort.
All 3 actions go to Rupert. Mason, it does not take a turn.
is
Mason.
Mason alive over there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. It was quiet. That's all.
No, just getting the sheets up. Yep, just riding over to this one that was by Aelin over here.
It does
Help!
have Aelin grabbed. There is a tongue currently grabbing Aelin by the neck.
As she's like crying because it's gross.
Oh yeah, it's real sticky and real slimy.
Well, riding down and stabbing into the frog.
Okay.
Will that affect Aelin? Can I just stab into the frog with the lance?
Find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Only one way to know.
Ah.
Okay, so with 2 actions, I'm gonna power attack it.
Nice. You get a +1 too, crit, maybe.
Oh, that was definitely a crit. You grievously injure it. It is still standing. However, let me
It's a
see.
plus
Even
one
after the
damage, too.
fireball?
And a plus, yeah, the plus 1's 23, I guess. Yeah.
Yep.
Beefy.
Right, that's all I can do.
No. It does not break its hold on Aelin.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
ah, ah,
Aelin,
ah.
you can still move, just no more than 15 feet away from the frog.
Needle dart.
Okay, you hit it, it dies.
Needle dart.
Cries.
Needle
Needle
dart.
Cries. Crying.
Yeah. Its neck, its tongue goes loose and then slides around your neck as it droops down off your body.
Crying.
Myth! There's one frog left.
Take the shot, Myth. I've got him right where you want him.
All right. First action, reloading. Second action, firing.
You definitely hit. Okay. You do not kill it.
Dura, this one's gonna be yours.
Okay.
Well, it is the frog's turn.
Go, frog, go.
I still have you grabbed.
It's true.
Boom.
He just wants to
Hey.
hold you so gently.
What did I roll? Ooh, a 26. Against your flat-footed AC.
Off guard is just 19, so it's not a crit.
Yep, okay.
I had to like translate
Right,
through like
they call
three
it off
fucking
guard
yeah, it's
now.
off guard now, and I was like, "Fuck, wait, what is flat-footed again?" I had to like
Do the what
translate.
now?
Yeah,
From the Marine Master.
I'm still getting used to it.
I had to forget everything but fine dining and weeding, and flat-footed being off guard.
Yeah.
I have taken a 6 piercing.
Yep, you take 6 piercing damage as you are
It's
bitten
just
by frog.
gumming me. This is awful. I'd rather it had sharp teeth. Critical fail.
I think he bit himself.
So it pulls
bit its own tongue.
Dura. It pulls Dura into its mouth. Right, Dura is halfway into its mouth, and then Dura just stands up.
It just stands up. It's just gumming me, guys. There are no thoughts behind this creature's eyes.
just flies.
Dura, it is your turn. Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep slashing at it.
Okay. You miss.
Plus 1, does
is
that
it
hit?
Oh
off
wait,
guard
no. Yep. You are correct. Yeah, you do hit.
Alright,
And
so
it
that's
is dead. So you just tear it in half off your body.
I think I just like kick my foot out, and it's like it like tears it apart. This did not feel like a glorious battle. This felt sad.
Egg gross.
Sandry takes the frog leg off of his head and tries to start heating it out.
Ooh. I would like to eat this thing.
Tastes like shit.
Is the
No.
water pleasant?
The water is indeed very nice if you dip your toes in it.
What are those?
What or what?
Toes.
Toes. Oh yeah. Your tail. You dip your tail in it. It's nice. It's
Dora
warm.
comes over to Xandri and assists in roasting, flame roasting the frog leg.
Is that a
Alright.
crafting check?
That would be either cooking lore or survival.
Because I'm using magic, can it be Arcana?
Nope.
Okay.
You gotta know when to stop.
I'm not trained in any of these. So I
I'm
will...
using Kinestry. Can I use it nature?
Nope.
Can I go over and help guide them?
No, we got
Sure
this.
can.
We got this. I am very confident that we got this.
So they're trying to cook this nonsense, and I just imagine like
Get your own myth.
Poppet has Aylin's like coyote cloak over him, trying to use it as a wall as she's just like bath.
Yeah. The frog leg looks very crispy. You probably will want to take it off the fire.
I am the fire. I'm just going.
You caught it. Do you want the first bite?
Myth shot it. Myth?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's a myth. You walk over, you take a bite out of it, and it crumbles to ash in your mouth.
You didn't leave any for us.
I think you overdid it. Could use a bit of
that's
salt.
That's how Lindsay taught me.
We need some MSG in here.
Hang on, I'll go get another piece. Just go for the corpse I kicked in half, and here, we'll try again.
No!
Oh no.
And now it's on fire.
Look, we have like 6 more tries at least.
This is what happens when Lindsay's not here.
Well, I'm also not helping because I just want the frog juice off of me.
Third time is the charm, as they say.
They do manage to make it at least edible. Oh, it is frog meat.
It is frog meat.
For those who don't know, it's kind of like a almost fishy version of chicken.
Tuna?
Yeah. It's a very unique flavor.
No, it's not tuna. Tuna has like a punk to it that frog does not.
But it's chicken of the sea.
Yeah, well, this is chicken of the pond and
It's
has a way
more
different
like
taste.
alligator.
Yeah.
That's
Right, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like alligator.
There's
it's a
a
lot like
layer of
alligator.
gaminess to it that's just unique
Right.
to frog.
Stringy.
It is stringy.
It's one of those ones you definitely don't want to cook too long unless you're doing like a slow boil of some kind, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just not good at all.
We eat these frogs with honor, so that way we might too grow big and strong.
All right. Well,
A
as you
legitimately
guys
serious
discovered-
thing that Dura said just now.
Oh yeah, Myth is joining him.
Can we mark down this place so we can come back?
Oh
No, we
not
fail.
more random numbers.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
We're gonna die.
Oh my
14
God.
more frogs.
All right.
The
So,
one that's 14 times bigger.
as our party sits and enjoys their hot bath, we are going to end the session for tonight.
Excellent.
Excellent.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and tune in next week for more of this nonsense, and hopefully this Thursday for freaking Curse of Strahd. I want to get this going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Alright.
should be good for this week.
Excellent. So, good night, people.
Thank you for running.
Night.
Thanks for running.
The
Bye.
stream's over.
Bye
All
bye.
right.
Hold
I was
on a
ending the
moment.
stream.
And I will say goodbye to you, YouTube.